morning, peoples.
This is another edition of us in these notary streets. Today, let me just go back. I always have to go back. Welcome to those who will join us on the podcast. Those who will watch the replay. Hello, hello. Turn right onto. Okay, bad area. We are live. So anyway, we are on our way to a loan modification package signing. That is when a document is the original loan is being modified. So typically those require a witness, one or two. Hey, S. Thompson, how are you? Good morning. Welcome, welcome. So that's what a loan modification is. It's only two signatures, literally, guys. Two signatures, okay? They typically pay between 50 to 100 plus, depending on, who you're signed up with, how long you've been doing it. If you're a great notary, if you know how to notarize like a pro. Hey, Lisa. Lisa, we gave you a shout out last night. You were gone, girly, about your website. We gave you a shout out because your website is really looking great. I mean, your videos that you put on there. I wanted to ask you, what were you doing? So just FYI, I know you may not, or I don't know if you go back and watch the replay or not, but we just wanted to give you a shout out, okay? You have a flower to go with every outfit. Love it. I do. Actually, one time a friend asked me, how many flowers do you have? And I went back and counted them. I have almost 100. Almost 100. People gift them to me sometimes. And then when I first started doing it, I don't know if I ever told y'all the story. I'm going to tell y'all really quick why I went natural. And why I started wearing a flower really quick. Some of you may not know the story. And then we'll get back to notary stuff, because we talk a little bit about everything, right? So anyway, I started wearing a flower like 15, almost 20 years ago now. No, 15, about 15 years ago. And I was working in an area here in Atlanta, and my hair is natural. You guys see it most of the time curly. I like mine kind of that wet curl look. But I was wearing it kind of more like a twist out. I'm trying to make sure the lighting is good. I was wearing it more like a twist out. I don't like the lighting. Is that too much? Okay, sorry. I'm trying to get the lighting for you. Yeah, I was wearing it more like a twist out. So it was a little bit bigger. Not big as some of these nice young girls that have big hair, but it was a nice size fro looking like. So anyway, I was working in this area, and when I first went out there, they were not accustomed maybe to seeing people with hair texture like that, even in the late 2000s, okay? I mean, this wasn't that long ago. So anyway, they were looking at my hair more than they were looking at everything else. And I said, wait a minute, we can't have this. And I was not the only black young lady there. There was another one, but no one else's hair looked like mine. So anyway, I started putting a flower in it, and it toned down the whole atmosphere, right? Everybody started focusing on the flower. Where's the girl with the flower? I love your flowers. So it took all the viewing of my hair, it minimized that. It wasn't all about my hair anymore. It was just about, where's the girl with the flower and the smile? So that's why I started wearing a flower. And then it actually just became my signature brand. So anywhere I go, when I worship, wherever I go, if I don't have a flower in my head, people are like, are you sick? Are you feeling okay? So I have something to match my outfits, as Lisa stated, but then I also have one that I just leave on my nightstand. It's just a white one. So if I go out, just run into the grocery store or wherever, I'll just throw it in my hair. So now I almost can't leave the house without it. Like, I need my glasses, I got to have a flower. I will give you one more hair story, and then we're going to talk a little bit about what I came out here to talk about is when you don't have a printer, how can you still do this business? That's what we're here to talk about. The last thing is about my hair. I had another situation. Now, that was when both of these were working at the bank, when I was still working at the same bank. I went to another location in another part of town, still kind of suburb of Atlanta. And my manager had my teammate, who was wearing locks at the time, to tell me my hairdo was an extreme hairdo. And it was some cute twist out, y'all. My hair was dry. When my hair is dry and is in a dry state and I do a twist out, it looks really good, right? But it's just hard to maintain it, my fingers and stuff. So that's why I don't do it more. I actually love it when it's just twisted out. I'm going to get to the topic, guys. I see we got a lot of people joining us today. But I had to tell you about my hair. So he told her that my hair was an extreme hairdo. And he told me too. But he had her to tell me. So she kept telling me, she said, Kim, Look at my hair as I'm telling you what I'm getting ready to say. Again, she said it 3 times. Look at my hair as I'm getting ready to tell you, because she had big old locks, like for real, dreadlocks. So anyway, I don't know if they still say dreadlocks, but at the time they called them dreadlocks. So she says, look at my hair. So then she says, he want me to let you know your hair's an extreme hairdo. So I go in his office and he tells me about my hair. And I was like, really? I said, and he's black, African American at the same time. So that's what really floored me. I would have thought that he would recognize, hey, this is not extreme. This is our hair nowadays, He pointed to my wrist and he was like, Kim, we got to do a little bit extra. We got to do a little bit extra. And I was like, braids when he hired me. I had just come off vacation. So when he hired me for the job, I had braids. And then when I came back about a month later, I'm wearing a twist out. So he was like, what is this? Whatever. And I say that too to say this, even when it comes to us dressing in our notary, when we go out for our notary jobs, make sure you're professional. A lot of us are wearing hairstyles differently than we used to back in the day. Now it's acceptable to wear colors in your hair and pink this and blue that. Just make sure it's very neat and professional, because people still look at that. We do have the right to do whatever we want to do when it comes to our dress and grooming, the way we dress ourselves. We have the right to do whatever we want to do, right? I could really go in there with a big old red bow of a red hair, all red, if I wanted to. People do have red hair. My mother loves red hair. She was trying to get the redder the better. Hey guys, we got a lot of people, so don't hesitate to drop your questions. I'm getting ready to get into the part about the printer. But my point about dressing, though, is for real. Go out dressed for success, okay? Don't go out like you just rolled out the bed. They are rolling out new, as a matter of fact, I even get in some signings that I get now, in the instructions, they tell you to make sure how you're dressed, okay? They tell you that. So, and I like what Notary Down South is. And that's the same thing. And I'll be honest with you guys, if we are too extreme and we walked into some title and signing companies or whatever, they may not do business with us, because a lot of times we think we can do, like I just said, we got the right to do whatever we want to do. But that still means the person behind the desk may not hire you, okay? Because they do not like your extreme look or your different look, okay? Let's just be honest and clear in adults here. So sometimes if you want to play in a ball game, you got to wear their uniform, okay? You don't get to wear what you want to wear. If you want to play for Atlanta Falcons, Dallas, Texas, or whatever, you don't get to wear whatever uniform you want to wear. You get to wear what they tell you to wear if you want to play with them, right? If you want to play in their game. So it's the same thing out here in these streets. I always make sure my husband, and he goes out very professional, if you can't tell. Say, hey, Jeffrey.
Hey, I just thought about it. She was talking about
that. Hold on. He want to say something. I'm going to drink my smoothie while Jeff talks.
His name but a quick second.
Speak up, eh?
It wasn't going to be but a quick second. I heard some comedian. It was a documentary or something about hair. Who did that? Was it Chris Rock?
Chris Rock. Mm-hmm.
Did something about probably about 10-15 years ago about hair, and I think it was in that one. And in that one, one of the comedians, I don't know if he's still alive or not, but he says the people are relaxed when your hair is relaxed. When we do the relaxer, but if you go with a fro or something like that, then people get they start getting nervous and carrying on. So to the point, how you dress and how you groom can affect depending on where you go. That don't mean you gotta not be yourself, but you just have to think about where you're going, and as was already stated, I think divert the attention. Yeah, that's a little tip.
I like that, Jeffrey. Y'all remember that movie? It was called Good Hair.
Yeah,
Chris Rock. He was walking around talking about, you want to buy some black hair? He had that hair in that bag.
Didn't nobody want to buy it.
What'd you say, Jeff?
Didn't nobody want to buy it. They was like, no, they don't want that hair.
He's talking about, you want to buy some black hair? Oh my God. So just take all these little gems and tips. Okay, now let's talk about it. Put your comments in here. Hello, everyone. Hello. Notary Down South. S. Abdul. What's up? Go ahead and drop your questions, guys, because we're going to be getting to our appointment soon.
Like 6 minutes.
Yeah, it says 6 minutes, but I can talk at least another 15. We'll pull over somewhere. Because we're early, right? Pull over like 5 minutes, Jeff. Somewhere. Okay, let's talk about it really quick. So, can you do this business without a printer? The answer is going to be yes, you can. Now, let me tell you really quick how to do it without a printer, because you do eventually need a printer. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. We had somebody in mentorship last night. She was asked to print documents for divorce signing. That's not even loan signing. That's general public work, general notary work. And they asked her could she print the document. So fortunately, she had a printer. She said that was her first request. And I get requests all the times. People don't have all this equipment at home. Would you have a dual tray printer if you wasn't doing loan signing? Probably not, right? So most people don't have this type of equipment at home. So if it's started, you don't. So let me tell you how you can do the business with your general notary work. That's getting your Google page up so people can find you. It may be running ads for a short period of time just so you can get your name out there, but really hit those nursing homes and state packages. You do not need any special certification. You do need to know what you're doing, and you do need to be trained on the state packages. There's no way around that. So for estate packages, and don't let nobody tell you, well, it's just like any other paper. It's not. It's a little bit more involved. You do need to know how to speak the language in order to get paid like the money that we talk about. I do have an estate/trust course. It is on sale. We're going to use coupon code Friday. I'm using that all this week if I remember. So hopefully you remember. Coupon code Friday is 70% off all their courses, not the membership, okay? 70% off all the courses, and that's the estate/trust included, apostille, so for 70% off. I would take advantage of that. He just ran the light. He just ran the light.
He almost got hit.
Oh.
That almost.
Oh, he wasn't paying attention. Oh, man. And the police got him. The police saw him do it. Mm. Oh, my God. Sorry, y'all. Dang. And the police saw him do it. They never see you do stuff like the police saw him. They got him. Nobody got hit. Thank God. Oh, he just wasn't paying attention. He just wasn't paying attention. Yep, they got him. We are in the heart of Snellville right now, and they do not play down here, guys. They got cops everywhere all the time. I'm so glad he didn't get hit. Dog. Because the truck, so one was going straight through the light. The other man was getting ready to go straight the opposite way. One was in a big truck. They both had trucks, but one was in like a steel work truck. So, God, I'm so glad they didn't get hit. He is about to get a ticket, though. I can guarantee you that. Dog, left really quick. Woo! Okay. So, anyway, we have a question. You gonna turn for a minute?
I'm gonna run to Target right quick.
Oh, okay.
Because it's back there for the road.
Okay. Why you gotta go to Target? Okay. Oh, you go to Dollar Tree. It'd be cheaper.
Oh, where is it?
Down here too.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So we have a question. S. Thompson says, do you charge to print docs? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So we talked about that last night. Even if you charge $5, I always ask how many pages they need. Say, well, it's coming up right here, Joe. Slow down. You may say, well, Kimmy, why are you charging them $3 to $5 a print when they can go right over to Office Depot for $1? And I don't even think it's $1 over there now. Yes, it might be more. But you're saving them time, you're saving their energy, you're saving them on gas, right? And you got to use your toner, your printer, you got to use all of your resources to print. Be careful out here, guys. It's a lot. People just driving crazy or distracted. It's just a lot going on. Anyway, so yeah, so that's why you charge. So like I said, I asked how many pages do they need printed, and I don't try to rake them over the coals. Convenience, yes, S. Abdul, that's another reason. Convenience. So yes, we do charge for printing. So I do charge a print fee for my general notary people if they ask me to print their documents. We're not charging a print fee to the loan signing company. That's typically included in the package, okay? I have to be clear. That's typically included in the package. So we're not charging them an additional fee. I don't want you to get in trouble. I know it's a whole lot of chatter out there about loan signing right now and how they are conducting their business. But either, again, we're going to play in a ball game or we not. Nobody's telling you have to become a loan signing agent. Nobody's telling you got to print these documents. Now, only time I will go back to a loan signing company and ask for more money is if it's like an extremely large package. If it's anything like over, let's say 150, 160, you start getting up to 200, yeah, I'm going to ask for an additional fee because that's a larger package to me. Now, some people say, well, Kim, package ring of paper is only $5, $7. It doesn't change that much. Nah, I got to use more toner. I have to use more ink. So I'm about my business, right? Again, I'm not always trying to nickel and dime. I'm not trying to gouge. But yeah, if it's a whole big old 500-page package, yeah, I'm probably charging more, okay? So you really have to look at the relationship. Are you willing to lose the relationship over a few dollars? Is it even worth it? You know, so I look at all of that before that's why I don't ever give you just a general blanket, yes, you better charge more. Yes, you better do this. That's what people want me to do. And I'm not going to do it, even when it comes to pricing. You need to tell me exactly how much to charge in the pricing book. Somebody said, oh, it's an amazing book. The pricing book, if you've not seen it. They like, oh, it's such an amazing book. It's such an amazing book. But I don't tell exactly how much to charge. I can't because you got to ask your screening questions. There's so many variables. So I don't want to tell you to charge everybody $50, and it may be something for one document. You don't have to charge $50. You know, it's so many variables. I just cannot tell you. So before I forget again, coupon code is Friday. 70% off all of the courses, including the Apostille course, loan signing, field inspection, wedding officiant, all of your major courses that you need. Notarize like a pro. Coupon code is Friday if you're watching this video, catching the replay, or on the podcast, okay? Friday, Friday. Today is not Friday, but that is the code. And join them for the emails too, okay? Join them for the emails. Because that way you can get discounts. We have special discounts in the emails. And the tips are amazing, guys. The tips that we get in the emails, that we give y'all in the emails, don't sleep on them, honey. If you really want your business to grow, and open the emails. If you're on the email list, sign up at notaryeducators.com. You can buy the courses over there. Notaryeducators.com. Everything is over there. Notaryeducators.com. Check the description box. Now, see, this person driving so fast. He's on his cell phone and just walking. Be careful out here. Even when you walking, try not to be on your phone. I got a bad habit of that. And Jeffrey will get me every time. So try not to be on your phone. This lady looks so pretty in her pink, y'all. I'm going to show y'all from the back. Hold on. Don't she look pretty? She got on pink earrings. I love her jacket. Yeah. And her poof, y'all, too. She got a beautiful poof. I think her poof is real. This poof is not real, y'all. I don't know if y'all knew that, but this poof is not real. Her poof was real. All right, Jeffrey is back. Once we get to the house, I'm going to stop this. I'm going to go ahead and talk till we get back to the house. Yeah. All right. So let's see. What do we have? Faye. Hey, Faye, how are you? So many great advice on the pricing. You're welcome. Yeah, check out the pricing book and the pricing course, whichever you prefer. There's an actual pricing book that goes over all the different pricing services, ink fingerprinting, field inspection, how to handle when they don't want to pay you. It covers everything. That little boy need to wipe his face. He got like toothpaste all over it. At least it brushed his teeth, huh? Oh, his pants are sharp. You saw his blue jeans? So anyway, yeah, right? I love this little poof. Jeff do too. Thank you, S. Thompson. Is the info the same? Well, you know, the book is going to be different than the live training. So you got to, S. Thompson, aren't you in mentorship? If you are, there's a pricing course. But anytime I'm talking something, it's going to be a little different than reading it. But yes, the information is the same. Yeah, I thought you was in mentorship. Yeah. So all you got to do is go to the pricing course, okay? Go to the pricing course. If someone's not in mentorship, they can get the book. Yeah, you don't need the book if you're in the course. You don't. Hey, Chris Blaze, what's up? What's up? Yeah, you don't need the book and the course. I need to be drinking this smoothie because. Okay, so we have 5 more minutes on the questions. Let's go. 5 minutes, y'all, because we can ready to pull up to the signing. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So you do not need a printer to start this business. Also, I want to talk about, you can do field inspections, guys, when it comes to starting a business without a printer. You can learn all your notarial duties, right? Learn all your notarial duties. Learn how to be a great notary, how to notarize like a pro. And then while you're waiting to start loan signing, if that is your ultimate goal, general notary work, and then you can be doing field inspections. Our crew is killing the field inspection game, okay? Our notary mentorship people are killing the field inspection game. Our whole session last night, in case you're not in a mentorship, it was about field inspections, and we got a lot of gems and tips and companies to sign up with. Actually, one of those, Jeffrey, I wanted to sign up with that VS something. I don't remember what it was, guys, so don't ask me. You need to be in mentorship. You're missing gems over there, but it's even one that I'm gonna sign up with. And I think she said she got it from my list, because I provide a list in the course. In the field inspection course, I actually provide a list of companies for you to sign up with. Everything we do, guys, we give it to you from A to Z. So you'll never have to wonder or walk away saying, well, who should I sign up with? What should I do? Long signing course comes with people you should sign up with. Our top recommendations. I think I mentioned there's a wedding officiant course too. So again, you can use coupon code Friday for 70% off. I probably will run that through the end of the year. So if I remember, I'm going to say it. If you're blessed to get it on this live here, go ahead and do it. Because it's, of course, subject to change. So right now, we're going to let that coupon code stick. I remembered it yesterday, too. Okay. Coupon code Friday for 70% off. And field inspection. So that's another thing you could be doing without having a printer. Okay, because you don't need a printer to do field inspections. You do not need a printer to do ink fingerprinting. You do not need a printer to